Alright, welcome to PGP Last Chance Qualifying. Before we had 2 heat races in which these guys that are out racing today did not make it into the top 10. These are all the people in the bottom 10, and they're looking to get into the top 4 to progress to the final.
Alright, top 4 finish for the final. Everyone else racing their heart out. And the top 4 starting, I can't tell from this distance actually, unfortunately. Let me zoom in and see what we got. Oh, they're all lining up. So in the front 4, I think that might be Silas Hill, maybe. I know that's definitely Todd Hutchings, then Manny Hernandez, and who else we got? Well, that's the top 3. Yep, and that's Scott Miller in P4. So that's our top 4. So see if they can hold their positions as we get ready down the front straight. Has not waved the green flag yet. They're coming down, and green flag is waved, and away they go. Coming into turn 1. Everybody's trying to keep it clean, jockeying for positions. We are 3 wide in turn 1. 3 wide in turn 2 in the back. And it looks like the top 4 have retained their positions, but we see, I think that's not Paulo, is it? That can't be Paulo. And jockeying for P5. Coming down into turn 4. Turn's really tricky. Got to get that braking point just right. And I think that's Silas in P1, followed by... Oh no, someone's in the barrier. We had an incident. Very unfortunate for those 2. It doesn't look like they're going to make it. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I cannot identify who they are, unfortunately. But down the... Got everyone's coming into light bulb. Oh no, it looks like Scott Miller was overtaken. He's no longer in the top 4. Coming through double apex. Everyone's still single file. Coming down the front straight. Top 3, we got Silas Hill, Todd Hutchins, and Manny Hernandez, followed by... I don't think so. A lot of new racers this season. Don't quite have everyone's names yet. And they're still jockeying for positions. P4 is hotly contested. You know, the guy in P5 fighting for P4, he told me his name, but I forgot it. But he usually wears a Minions helmet, so I'm going to call him Minions. P1 being contested. They all make it through into turn 4. The move's being made. Oh no, car 37 goes wide and loses 2 positions because of it. That's Thomas Heacock that gained from that mistake.
His name's Harb.
Harb, there we go. Don't need to call Minions anymore, we got Harb in the house.
Harb in the all red, fighting for the top 4 position.
Everybody's rounded double apex now. Not really too much action going on. Everybody's still jockeying for positions. Coming down the front straight.
Alright, top 3. Going through. We have Manny holding off the last 2. And then we have this huge line for 4th place. Everyone's desperate to get in line. Someone's going around 2 wide around the outside of Harb. Will Harb hold him on? But no, he's on the outside going to the following corner. He's going to be way out wide. He'll just need as much momentum as he can so he doesn't lose too much, but he's down like 3-4 positions after that. The top 3 are running away, securing their spot in the final. But there's a huge fight for 4th place because they know what the stakes are. That's why there's so much of a gap between them. You see them all rounding around the corner. 2 wide, jostling for position. Is there going to be any contact? Are people going to push people out wide? It's really unfortunate for the guy on the inside there, losing so many positions.
I think P4 is Alexander Sambo.
Alexander Sambo fighting his way up to P4. He's got a nice little gap going. Will he be able to hold it, or will Harb hunt him down and take that position right off of him? Because that's I believe, where he was at. So around the light bulb they go. Very hard corner. You never know if you're going to fall off of it, and if you're too wide, you might end up getting pushed off, and there's a huge pit in there where it's really hard to get out of. So your race is pretty much over if you fall off through there. But top 3 crossing the front straight, their position secured with 4th, no slipstream, and it doesn't look like Harp's close enough to get into the slipstream, but too wide as they jostle through that line, disrupt the line. We might see them get all split up through here. Someone's on the outside through there. He's going to be on the inside for the next corner, able to keep up his momentum, and he's going to make it through that line.
Wayne Kwan in P4. Got the names wrong, my mistake. P4 coming through down turn 4. Turn 5 is Harb. Followed closely. Looks like Scott. And Donnie? I don't think that's Donnie Ward. Everybody's filing through turn 6 and 7. Going into bus stop. Really risky to take it too wide through bus stop, and none of them go too wide there. Keeping it nice and clean for everybody. Top 3 running away with the race, as they do. Zooming a little bit here, get a better look at the action. Everybody jockeying for position, trying to get the best line they can through double apex. Carry as much speed as they can. We see the top 3, once again coming down the front straight. Not really any business between them, they just need to maintain their positions. The real fight is for 4th place. As we see Harp trying to catch up. Everyone else, as much as they'd like to fight for 5th, they're not going to make it into the final. They all got to try to catch up. And they all keep it pretty clean, taking the best lines they can. Oh, we see Todd Hutchins going, no, that's Thomas going too wide. P3 trying to get a position. And we see Scott Miller having to defend. Having a look, getting bug drafted through 4. And they all make it through 4. Coming down, they got to carry as much momentum as they can through 6. Otherwise, there is a car off at light bulb for some reason. It looks like that's one of the back markers. I don't know what happened there. We're going to see the top 3 coming around. Yellow flag is out. Everybody has to slow down just a bit so they don't hit the cart that is, for some reason, off in the grass. Yeah, no overtakes are allowed under those yellow flag areas. It looks like that might be a mechanical issue for that cart. As the top 3 round out now, we got, once again, the lead hasn't changed. They just need to carry this home. We got Silas Hill, followed by Todd Hutchins. Fight for 4th place. Going down the inside, Harb on the outside. Couldn't make the outside move stick, but he'll have a better exit going into turn 2. Following him through. 3 wide in the rear, and someone's off! Not sure what happened there, but it's unfortunate.
Taking the rallycross line.
That rallycross line, let's see if it works out for him. We still have this fight for 4th. This is for the final position, diving into 4. This is a 20-minute race, so they have a lot of time to either gain or lose positions, but the top 3 look pretty cemented as they are now. If you make a mistake, you'll have plenty of time to catch up, but the way the top 3 are running, you're going to have to really put in some serious laps. And we see a back marker coming through. That's the guy that was off.
Gives a thumbs up to the camera.
Thumbs up to the camera, he's okay. And now coming down the front straight again, the top 3, and we can see just how much of a gap that they've left behind. And we got P4 and P5 coming through. Those positions haven't changed at all.
Harb in 5th place, really trying real hard to fight to get into that final spot, because if he doesn't make it up into the top 4, he's done. He will not be participating in the final, and he will not be getting any points. Further back, people jostling up to even get into that final with the hope for. With 20 minutes, there's maybe a chance for them, but they're really running away with it. And the top 3 this entire time have been really sticking together. In the top, we have Todd Hutchins and Manny in 2nd and 3rd. Silas Hill in 1st. holding it off. But even if he does finish first, he'll be starting near the back in the final, and he'll be working real hard to get as many points as he can. At this point, it's all about damage control and at least getting points so he can secure an upper spot in the overall championship of the summer season. Oh, it looks like there's a cart. Yeah, the cart that had the mechanical issue was abandoned in the top of light bulb. Looks like he got a new cart and he's able to go through, gives us a thumbs up. The back marker thumbs up. He's having a good time. He's just getting the lap time, getting the practice in. But top 3 rounding around the top, maybe trying to catch up to the back marker as their personal challenge. Silas resting his legs. He's very tall, and so he's putting it on the bumper there. Now, for 4th and 5th, the fight still is going strong. Harb is working as hard as he can to overtake. Who's in 4th?
Wayne. That's Wayne.
Wayne? Oh, Wayne Kwan. An amateur. I've raced with him a lot. He used to have a camera on the back, but his laptop broke, so he's not recording his perspective for this race. But very fun guy. Hopefully he's able to get some points in the final, but Harb is right on the back of him. Just really trying to get those spots, as the top 3 seem to be in the position. It looks like Manny may be trying to fight for it, but they might just be trying to secure their spots in there. It looks like something fell on the track from the track workers. It might have been a hat. They're getting the cart, towing the cart out. That appears to have broken down. But top 3 really ran away with it. There's the fight for 4th and 5th, and then there's a couple fights going on further behind. Oh, looks like someone's going around looks like Harb's going around the outside, trying to get on the inside for the double apex. He secures the position. Now, will he be able to hold on to it through roller coaster and through the straight? Will the draft be too much? And will Harb not be able to keep this place? We'll see as they go down the front straight how big the draft is to factor into all this. They go across. He's right on his bumper. He's taking the inside line, but he jukes out to the outside, maybe trying to get a better momentum. Going through here into turn 2. He's holding on to his position, really wanting to maximize distance. And then we'll have another chance at an overtake in the next slipstream range past turn 3. How much will the speed difference be as they go through here? The fight's really close. He's not able to close in. He's safer on the braking, just trying to maintain the distance. He's accepted his spot in 5th place. He'll be looking for weaknesses to try to exploit and get a tactical advantage to get his 4th place spot back to get the points.
That's some brilliant racing by Harb and Wayne, battling for 4th. You'll love to see it out here as they're rounding top of the world, keeping it clean. And around light bulb, Wayne is not going to give this up. As well, he shouldn't. This last position they're fighting for is for the final race, so they can get championship points. Whoever doesn't win this scrap doesn't get championship points at all. Top 3 are coming down front straight. Camera controls. Behave into turn 1. I think that's Thomas Heacock overtook into P5, followed by Scott Miller in P6. It looks like they're starting to get spaced out. Looks like there's a battle for P8 going on as well.
Manny in 3rd place is the only one to have a 79-second lap time.
Yeah.
Manny in 4th.
Manny in 3rd place, the only one with a 79-second lap time. Track's warm and drying up. Started damp this morning, but now the tires are warm, temperature's warm. It's a good day to go racing, and these guys are demonstrating it full force. Around in turn 7 now, going through bus stop. Both drivers not giving neither inch to try to get past. Top 3 rounding light bulb. Still around the light bulb, looking for any action around the track, but most of the drivers seem to have settled. That back marker about to get lapped by the top 3. They are pushing just that hard. I think the top 3 know that they don't need to fight this too hard or slow each other down. There's no need to risk it since they've basically already secured their spot in the final. But going down turn 1, Harb defends his position against Wayne, but Todd Thomas, my bad. Thomas really looking to capitalize on those two fighting in front of him. Maybe he wants a piece of that P4 action as they round the back straight. For P4, we got Harb. P5 is Wayne. P6, still hungry for that position, is Thomas Heacock. It looks like there's a lapped car. They did get by the lapped car just fine, so there was no incident for the top three. It looks like P4 is going to be approaching that lap car soon. Haven't really been focusing on the top three because top four, that's a battle that's actually worth points. This is the last chance qualifying, and these guys are giving everything they got. It looks like Thomas has caught up to this squabble, so we may see some action for P4. It is now a three-way battle for P4. The top three just went by. P4, will we see any action going into turn one? We're about to find out. Wayne goes the outside. Defending the inside is Harb. Can he defend it? He defends it. But Thomas hungry for positions. There's a little contact, inconsequential. Thomas goes the outside. Wayne defends the inside of turn three. Harb extends his lead by just a little bit. Can he get a good run down the back straight? Harb kind of pulling away as I think that is Thomas Heacock with a run. Can he make the overtake into four? He can. And for P5, that is Thomas Heacock overtaking Wayne. And now, can Thomas catch up to Harb? This is for P4. Everybody's really hungry for that last chance qualifying position. Top three have already rounded light bulb. That back marker is also rounding light bulb, as the P4, 5, and 6 round light bulb. Into double apex, now it just becomes a game of catch up. But knowing their pace, anything can happen. Top three down the front straight. It looks like someone might have gone off in light bulb. And here they come down the front straight. Defending really hard. Don't want to lose that P4 position against Thomas. Thomas goes around the outside. Coming to the inside. Does he have the momentum? Not quite. Doesn't make it quite now. But he's definitely on a charge. Harv is on defense. Does not want to give P4 up. For good reason. That is the final spot to get into the last chance qualifying. Down the back straight. Defending on the inside is Harb. On the outside is Thomas. Doesn't quite make it this lap. Time is running out. This is a long race though. Not sure how much time we got left. White flag coming out next lap it seems. Maybe. We'll get confirmation on that in a bit. Moving to the front. Top three haven't changed at all. They're just running away with us. We have that back marker in between P4, who's just coming around top of the world now.
Qualifying into the last race, able to claim that spot and get a spot in the final after having to overtake so many people. Will he do it again?
It looks like there's some collusion. Silas letting for the checkered flag, let him go by because it really doesn't matter. It's inconsequential. But for P4, it is Harb who takes P4 and gets into the last chance qualifying. He will be in the final. Everyone else brilliantly driven, but unfortunately they did get eliminated.
Thomas Heacock shaking his head in dejection as he crosses the line, knowing that he wasn't able to secure a spot in the final this time. He won't be able to get any more points, and hopefully anyone that he's racing with will not be able to be as successful through their final, so that way he doesn't fall too far behind in this race. Our last chance qualifying progressors are Thomas Heacock,
followed by Silas Hill, Manny Hernandez, and taking fourth place, I believe it was Harb.
Harb in fourth place, getting that last spot in the final. We'll see you there.